deck is finished. So, how did we get here? Okay, so first of all, the yurt was way over there on top of this platform that we built. And the yurt was basically leaning, which was a bad thing. So we had to take it down, and we wanted to put a new floor in. But then once we got it off, and we put it all over there, and left some here, this is a beautiful deck. I mean, it's huge. It can be used for so many different things. So then the inspiration came that we should move the yurt. So Billy and Glenn, who's holding the camera, were there, and they were moving all the stuff. And I just told them I had this really great idea, and they didn't really think it was that great at first. They thought it was a bit crazy. But Glenn quickly, the American that he is, Glenn quickly jumped in and was like, yeah, we could do that. And Billy from Scotland, who's a little bit slower on the yippee-doo part.
I just thought the amount of work of doing another platform from scratch, because I was picturing a similar thing on posts, you know, constructed of timber, and the cost would just be phenomenal. And the amount of work digging all the holes, you know, if I could have 49 poles to go in the ground. I was thinking, no, she'll get over it. She'll get over it. It'll just go away.
He just thought it would, you know, it was just another crazy idea and it would eventually blow over, but it didn't. So then Pete, another Brit, by the way, stuck his head out the door, and he also thought, crazy idea. Are you nuts?
Oh, I was down in the garden picking greens for lunch, and there was a yell, Mim, come on up here. Maybe lunch, maybe dinner. Anyway, so up I came and I was told, hey, we've had this idea. Isn't this a cool space? And I'm like, yeah, it is. And it was, well, what if we left this here and put the yurt down there? And I kind of thought about it, and I did a bit of trying to work out all the reasons not to do it, just to see if they could argue them all down.
And part of the idea was we didn't have to use more material, because we had the raised floor material we were already going to use. And the whole idea was that if we moved the yurt down here, we would not only have a yurt with a raised floor, but we would also have a big platform, and we wouldn't have to spend any more money.
And then she said, well, you know, Wendy just put hers on tyres full of dirt. So that changed things a little bit.
Fernando, the guy that always fixes our car, we knew he had all these tires. But anyway, so we ended up getting all these tires and digging this space out. Well, first we came back the next morning to find the exact space that has this incredibly beautiful view.
But, you know, I could see, stepping aside from how I felt about it, I could see it was a great idea. And down there is a much better place for it, and it gives us this deck. So, yes, I was with the idea, but I really didn't feel it. You know, I felt, I don't want to be like this. I want to just go back to what I'd planned. But by the next day, when we went down to look at locations, you know, and we stood there and looked at the view, I was just like, yep, this is the place for it. I was fully behind it.
So we kind of sprang into action. Okay, this is black. And Billy and Glenn started to dig, and Pete and I went to go get the tires. Mim and Joanne were busy trying to feed everybody, so they were making food.
We pick fresh greens to eat. So this is cabbage. This is boiled turnip, and you can eat the leaf that you can eat. You can take all of it.
It's done, look, this is exciting.
So we're all in this amazing flow because there's 6 of us and everybody's just we're like this well-oiled machine. We're working as like one organism. So sometimes you pack tires, sometimes you cut wood, sometimes you make salad for everyone else. But it doesn't matter who's doing what.
And I guess this is one of those occasions where, you know, what I feel about things isn't terribly relevant. You know, it's not what's important about the situation, it's what's the better solution.
Fix the bendy boards and stuff. And then I'm picturing outdoor kitchen and lounge.
It makes so much sense.